Hallo und herzlich willkommen zu einer neuen Folge Let's Play NBA 2K18. Es ist Halbzeit. Wir führen deutlich mit etwa 20 Punkten. Und zu meinem Spiel in der ersten Halbzeit war ganz ordentlich. 8 Punkte, 2 Rebounds, 1 Assist, 1 Steal. Ja, 2 Fouls, okay. Aber eigentlich ganz okay. Hoffen wir, dass es in der zweiten Hälfte noch ein bisschen besser wird. Oder zumindest mal gleich bleibt. Meine Trefferquote könnte vielleicht noch ein bisschen hochgehen. Das wäre sehr erfreulich. Und hoffen wir mal, dass die Denver Nuggets jetzt nicht noch ein Hoch bekommen und nochmal richtig aufdrehen, nochmal rankommen. Wie das Spiel ausgeht, das seht ihr jetzt in der zweiten Halbzeit vom Spiel LA Clippers gegen die Denver Nuggets. Und ich gebe ab an die Sideline, ab zu David Aldridge. Viel Spaß euch!
Kevin, thanks. Here with Coach Mike Malone. Things got away from you guys in the first half. What happened out there?
Transition baskets, offensive rebounds, two of the areas that we knew coming into this game that we had to control. There's no sense of urgency right now. We're just shooting the ball. We're waiting to get back, and they're getting easy runouts.
A lot to clean up, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit. Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. Shammy Wells has been sensational.
Yeah, so far they haven't found an answer for him, a scoring machine here in that first half.
Defensively coming in, you know he's going to be tough to stop, but I'm still waiting to see a plan to even contain him.
So on the floor for Denver, Chandler at small forward with Millsap the 4. Nelson is out there with Harris, and it's Jokic in at the pivot spot manning the middle. And we all know Blake Griffin, Steve, is a scoring forward, but he has a very well-rounded game. Besides being an excellent ball handler, he is also one of the best passing bigs in the NBA.
I agree. He's done a nice job of improving in that area, being able to pass out of the post, pass off the dribble, has a great sense of timing, and could put a pass exactly where he wants.
That's good from Blake Griffin. No good on the second free throw. And Smitty, as an NBA player, you got to travel all over the country and see just about every major metro area in the nation. When you were playing, you were doing all that traveling, which city did you always look forward to playing in the most?
You know, Kevin, I thought it was Miami when I left Miami because I had the friends, and let me be honest, the weather and getting a chance to go back to the restaurants. But I think the energy and the basketball knowledge of the fans just walking around is New York City. You have great conversations with people at a deli, all around the city of New York, and then playing in the Mecca. New York was my favorite place.
And they made you feel appreciated there, whether they despised you because you were good and were going to hurt the Knicks, or you were playing for New York and they could cheer you on. Am I right?
Yeah, you're totally right. The one thing they did, Kevin, like you said, playing well or not, or rooting for you or not, they always told you the truth.
Yep, that one goes. Harris has got his second basket of the night. The Clippers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Oh, Griffin in position. The shot, no good. Griffin's gone 5 of 13 tonight from the floor. Nelson outside. Millsap a screen. Harris kicks to Jokic. 6 on the shot clock. Over Reed. Jokic, no good. Here's Los Angeles now. Griffin down low. Over in the corner, Beverly. Reed a screen. The dish to Gallinari. And the 3 ball is good. Gallinari's got 8 points.
A consistent shooter, Gallinari can light the tree from deep.
Nelson, the pass to Millsap. Jokic against Reed. Harris outside. Jokic sets the screen for Harris. Back to Jokic. Lets it go from deep. Gallinari with the rebound. Gallinari's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
You know, coming out of the half, you want to set the tone for the rest of the game. But going 1 for 4 is the wrong way to do it.
The Clippers have shot 4 of 7 as a team from the line tonight. Several misses early.
And 75% on the season as a unit from the free throw line.
That one is off. Good on the second free throw. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And here's Harris from the arc. The basket good off the assist from Nelson. Nelson's got 5 assists tonight.
Excellent play call there. The defense was not prepared for the pick, and as a result, they gave up the wide open look.
Now here's Williams. Right side, Griffin. Hits the front of the rim and out.
And that was an easy one there, just a missed opportunity.
If you give it to him, he'll take that shot every time down the floor. I'm sure he's kicking himself.
Chandler, no good.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Reed, a screen on Harris. Williams inside. Harris is there. Williams gets the bucket.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Millsap a screen. Nelson kicks to Harris. Over Reed. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Parked down low that time, and he got the 3-second call. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Willie Reed. The Nuggets also changing it up. Kenneth Faried's checked in for Millsap. Will Barton comes in for Gary Harris. And Murray's subbed in for Jameer Nelson. Murray kicks to Jokic to the middle. Here's Barton. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And one of the things about Will Barton's game that to me makes him such a force is how unpredictable he can be. He plays at times almost like a man out of control, and it really does work to his advantage as he is a difficult guy to deal with in those one-on-one situations.
He misses the free throw. And to back up the point with Barton and his chaotic play style, he knows exactly what he's about. Famously saying, Greg, I'm so creative most of the time, I don't know what I'm going to do.
Hey, you know, that might sound glib, but it is just how Barton plays. I mean, a fantastic competitor who just does what it takes to win. He gives you a little bit of everything out on the floor.
And it seems these players are getting more and more athletic, Steve. So much of that is modern conditioning, core strength, off-season workouts, things that probably didn't happen when you were playing, but just because of science have developed now. What did you do that helped you out the most, and maybe some things you wish you had done?
Well, you look at my body, Kevin, yes, it didn't help me. I was this skinny rail guy. We had a bench press, and we squatted. But guys right now are having more talking about core strength, yoga, Pilates, I mean, they're doing so much that it's totally different. I wish I would have been a guy who spent more time on his body versus my game, because it means a lot to be able to have that core strength. But I didn't think beach muscles, you really needed it to play the game of basketball. Guys right now, it's their entire body, and it's also their entire way they recover from the games of basketball, and I think that's what I wish I'd have worked on better.
That word you just said, recover. The recovery process, I think, is even more scientifically advanced now than it was when you played, correct?
Yes. Kevin, example for me, I just iced my knees. Guys now have hyperbaric chambers that they use, and a lot of guys have them in their homes.
Another shot. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
For Los Angeles, they have shot just above 55% of the line, going 5 of 9. He misses the free throw. And the Nuggets making a change here. Lyles checked in. And the second free throw, good. The Nuggets have gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Murray kicks to Barton. Jokic with the screen on Rivers. Pass to Lyles. Inside. Clock at 6. The shot's good from Nikola Jokic.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Rivers kicks to Wells. Hits the three-point bomb. Wells has got 19 points.
And Wells feels like he can make any shot he takes. When he's got it going on, he is tough to slow down.
Now here's Barton. From the line, and again it's Denver.
You like how he uses his height there.
Sure, working the in-between area. Not many guys with the length to bother him.
Rivers against Barton. Rivers dishes to Harrell. He kicks to Wells. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
Pass to Jokic. Fareed, left side. Over Harrell. Fareed, no good. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. Decker kicks to Wells. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Now here's Murray. He's tightly guarded. Here's Jokic. Moves back up. And stolen by Harrell. Here's Teodosic. He's got 10. To the middle. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Murray with it. He feeds it to Barton. Shot clock at 6. Screen by Fareed. Off the pick. And that one, good. Barton's got 5.
Excellent use of the screen there to free himself up and create space to make the open J.
And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession.
Misread each other on the pass, tried to recover, but too late.
And the Clippers making a change here. DJ's checked in. And Denver also making a switch. Plumlee is checked in for Nikola Jokic. Now here's Barton. 5 points in the game. Stolen by Rivers. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Rivers has got the ball. He trains the quick shot.
Right now he's being too passive and not looking for his shot enough. He needs to be more aggressive and get more shots up because he's shooting well.
And that replay brought to us by Under Armour. Another Unleash Chaos moment. One of the more exciting plays in basketball. Here's Murray after Austin Rivers' score. And it's Jamal Murray with the three.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
There's the feed to Decker from 10 feet out. Again, Los Angeles.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
For Denver, they've gone 8 of 16 in the third quarter to put their second half shooting percentage right at 50%. Barton kicks to Fareed. The pass to Lyles. Screen by Fareed. Wide open look here for Murray. From outside, off the mark. Los Angeles has got more than a 50% success rate on their three-pointers since halftime. They're 4 of 7. DJ passes to Harrell. Rivers kicks to DJ. He's looking for Harrell and finds him. And it's sent back by Plumlee. But they get it back. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Rivers. Denver grabs the miss. Fareed's got 4 rebounds in this game. And here is Murray. He dishes it to Barton. Here's Lyles. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. The Clippers shooting it quite well in this third quarter, 53%, and the offense is rolling. Rivers kicks to DJ. A three-pointer, no good.
Just not feeling it from beyond the arc. Sometimes that happens. He's trying to shoot his way out of it.
Barton outside. Fareed setting the pick for Barton. The teardrop falls in. Barton's got 7 points.
Yeah, going to the floater right there. That was pretty.
Kicks it to Well. Nailed from three-point land.
We will talk about feed the hot hand. That's what they're doing this quarter, which is why they've been able to maintain momentum.
Rivers against Barton. For 3, Murray bangs home the trifecta. Murray's got 6 here in this quarter.
And that's from beyond, guys, right back at you.
This is looking more like an all-star game right now. Everyone launching from range.
Now Barton after the missed 3 from Shammy Wells. Rivers kicks to DJ. Back to Rivers. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Great open look there. 31 points for Shammy Wells.
Another triple, and that's been the story of this second half.
Coming out of the break, they've relied on their perimeter offense to generate points. Right now, it's working.
Fareed, and count it. He'll head to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Not letting his team down. He's been very strong. He just needs a little help from his teammates.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight, and it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. Denver also making some changes. Paul Millsap is checked in for Trey Lyles. Gary Harris comes in for Barton, and Nelson is subbed in for Murray.
One shot, gentlemen.
And that one misses. And Los Angeles guys shooting so far very efficient all around, about 55%.
Great pass by Lou. He's such a good scorer. That allows him to draw the defensive attention away from his teammates.
Screen by Fareed. Nelson kicks to Harris. Fires from deep. The basket good off the assist from Nelson. Nelson's got his 6th assist on the night.
Really smoking the Nets now after a difficult time shooting in the first half.
Now here's Williams. There's 37 seconds left in the third quarter. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Williams has got 6.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Griffin against Fareed. Over Gallinari. Fareed, no good. And now the fast break. Griffin with the ball. Read a screen. Off the screen. Headshot off. And so it's Shammy Wells making things happen for Los Angeles. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And we're getting underway.
Kurze Analyse. Ja, wir führen ganz, ganz deutlich. Das Spiel ist eigentlich durch, denke ich. Für mich war das Viertel eigentlich ganz gut. 2 Assists kamen dazu. Ja, ansonsten nicht viel Neues. Also 2 Assists habe ich gemacht. Das ist okay für die Minuten, die ich Einsatzzeit hatte. Im letzten Viertel werde ich nochmal 7 Minuten haben. Also da ist noch mehr als genug Zeit. Da freuen wir uns drauf. Und wir wollen gar nicht weiter schnacken. Ab ins vierte Viertel.
Here in the fourth quarter, the scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. And it's the Nuggets with the ball. Beverly and Williams are the 1 and the 2. Thornwell is out there with Johnson. And it's Griffin in at the 5. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
I'm impressed with the motor of Millsap, always around the ball.
Outside Williams. Here's Thornwell. Millsap covering. Shot off the screen. Here's Johnson. And sticking right with it, gets the foul with the bucket, and he'll go to the line.
Yeah, second chance points. Gotta love the way they attack the offensive glass there, even with a huge lead.
That's how they've got to this point in the game. Lots of activity, fantastic focus.
One shot, one shot.
And that one falls for Johnson. Well, in the last half-decade or so, the NBA, Steve, has realized the true value of the corner 3, and now offenses all over the league are designed to take advantage of it. Part of that is because it's just closer to the rim than any other three-pointer.
Yeah, you're right, and you should. I mean, when you have a three-point arc, yes, the corner threes are going to be shorter, and it's harder from a guy to shoot it from straight on. But when you have a guy that can shoot it straight on, you can see the dynamics of a team defensively. It's hard to cover. But I don't think the NBA should widen the court because of the value of the corner 3. That's a part of the game.
Should the lane be widened? Should we talk about the court and making all the threes the same length? What about the lane?
Well, I think you can widen the lane if you change the defensive rules, because right now you're allowed to play zone. If you went back to man-to-man, yes, I think you should widen it. But if teams are allowed to play zone, I think the value of keeping it the same helps the defense a little bit more.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Here's Thornwell, covered by Beasley. Lets it go from the wing. Shot clock reset for Los Angeles. Up again, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Nice job of using angles by Blake Griffin. Understand where the basketball was coming off the rim, went, got it, and put it back.
Millsap inside. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside. It just doesn't matter.
Williams dishes to Griffin. Over Hernangomez. Another one falls for the Clippers.
Go through Blake Griffin. He is rolling. That's a nice shot.
Denver's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Millsap a screen. Nelson kicks to Millsap. Over Beverly. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. 17 points for Millsap.
The mid-range area, perfect place to use your size advantage.
Here's Griffin. And he got the whistle, so he'll have a three-point play opportunity.
I love the way of Griffin. Eye on the prize, going after the rim. Is either you're going to dunk it or you're going to foul him.
Teodosic is checked in for Los Angeles.
One shot, behind the lanes.
That's good from Blake Griffin. And the initial rules for the NBA include that 6 personal fouls is the magic number before you're done for the game. It's been this way since, who can remember? But do you think 6 is the right number, Steve, for fouls? Or would you like to see them raise or lower?
I definitely wouldn't want to see them raise it. I think 7 will be too much. Maybe if they lower it, that's a possibility. But right now, I think it's 6. Maybe 5, or maybe you can experiment during some preseason games or in summer league. But I think 6 should be the maximum.
2 shots.
That free throw good for Millsap. Steve, you talk about a gym rat. Paul Millsap adds another wrinkle to his game every single year.
Paul is a great example to follow. Never the biggest or the most athletic. Millsap's work ethic is what's made him an all-star.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line.
And Paul Millsap, a very versatile player, can shoot from anywhere, defend multiple positions. This guy just does it all.
Now here's Arthur. Beasley outside. Feeds it to Nelson. Feeds away. That shot missing. So the Clippers will take it the other way. Passes it to Teodosic. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. And it's good for 2. And it's the Nuggets with the ball. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. And that will be the first game of 5 straight at home. Nelson kicks to Beasley. Here's the screen. Dishes it to Millsap. Loses the defender with the screen and drills the jumper. Millsap's got 9 points in the quarter. Outside Williams. Here's Griffin. Basket is good, and they'll get a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Blake Griffin did a nice job playing over the contested arms of the defenders.
And this is the first season where we have ads on jerseys in the NBA with the teams. Gut reaction, Steve, now that you've seen the ads on the jerseys, how do you feel about it?
Kevin, I don't like it because I know it's going to start to add up. Well, we're not going to even be able to see the player's name and the logos. It's just going to be ads everywhere. I understand it, but I don't like it.
I can see it for practice jerseys. I can see it maybe when you're selling it retail to the fans. But, isn't there enough advertising already? That's one of the great things about keep it as pure as possible. I get the European deal, but there's so much money here, it would seem like this is just an add-on that doesn't need to be added on.
Kevin, I totally agree with you. I think practice jerseys, like you said, selling the jerseys maybe, but I think also maybe at the All-Star game, you can fill those guys up for that one game. But I would love to keep it pure, getting a chance to just see those uniforms the way they are.
Pass to Thornwell. Johnson the screen to the middle. No good that time. Good defense by Jokic. Here's Arthur. And off target as he starts the game 0 for 1. Here's Teodosic, down low. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's Arthur, and the shot goes down.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Clippers have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth, and even 50%. Johnson the screen. Here's Thornwell. And it's good off the back rim and in.
Excellent play call there. The defense was not prepared for the pick, and as a result, they gave up the wide open look.
Now Now Nelson. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Over in the corner, Arthur. Knocks down the three ball. Arthur's got 5 points in the quarter.
I mean, just a good shooter taking what the defense allows. Finds some space out beyond the arc.
Williams passes to Griffin. And it's sent back by Jokic. Williams against Beasley. There's a screen. The pass to Jokic. And Denver again with the bucket.
And just carrying over from his last game. Completely dialed in. You can sense his confidence.
I totally agree. Heat check after heat check. He realizes, man, I'm still hot.
Fast break, here they come. Here's Arthur, and then jammed down as it goes right over Blake Griffin.
Yeah, well, I mean, once he gets the ball, it's just off to the races.
And you have to like the punctuation at the end of it. Great individual play.
Here's Thornwell. Johnson up top, outside Williams. Johnson with a screen on Beasley. And it's sent back by Jokic. And now the Nuggets, fast break. Makes it off the glass. Here's Teodosic. And across the NBA, we've seen players taking a vocal stance on various social issues. Smitty, you think that's pretty important?
Very important, and I think this generation has done it better than my generation. Obviously speaking out, but yes, they're using their social media tools to come out and talk about important issues. And the one thing you just want to bring light to these issues, and hopefully a lot of people, the more light you bring, the more solutions I think will come about.
Well said. And he knocks down the first one for the Nuggets. Fareed's checked in for Hernan Gomez. Chandler comes in for Jarrell Arthur. And Harris subbed in for Beasley. Griffin hits them both.
I love how hard he's playing, really since the break. All the defense can do at this point is foul him.
Nelson outside. Harris outside. Fareed setting the pick for Harris. Five to shoot. And here's Chandler from the arc. Basket is good. The assist from Harris.
Where was the D there? No one was covering the open man.
Clippers leading by 23. The dish to Rivers. Reed a screen. And here's Gallinari outside. Bangs home the trifecta.
He'll do this to you all day. Gallinari working off the ball, getting the look he wants.
Nelson kicks to Jokic. Blake Griffin pulls it in. The Clippers have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the fourth, exactly 50%. Now, here's DJ. Defense right on him. The shot will not fall.
You know, this is a time when you don't have to force anything. You're in command of this game.
Nelson outside. He kicks it to Harris. Fareed, a screen on Rivers. Pass to Jokic. Over Reed. Another miss by Jokic.
And forcing the miss there, he just knows how to pressure you defensively.
And also protecting the rim at all costs. I love the anticipation to affect the shot.
Now here's Chandler, following the miss by Griffin. Chandler goes in. It doesn't go for him. And here is Los Angeles now. Right block shot. And DJ with the nice bucket inside.
I mean, efficient offense. DJ gets the high percentage look, and that's usually going to result in 2.
They set the screen. Screen by Fareed. Harris kicks to Jokic. And it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here. For the Clippers, Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Griffin. Decker comes in for Gallinari. And Wells is subbed in for Austin Rivers. Big group substitution here for Denver. Trey Lyles checked in for Jokic. Arthur comes in for Fareed. Barton's checked in for Harris. And it's Jamal Murray in for Nelson. And Denver has possession. And another miss by Denver. And with the business of basketball booming, most players are afforded a pretty lavish lifestyle. There's no doubt, in not only the NBA, but in all sports, certainly a blessing. But Smitty, are there downsides to all that notoriety, all that money, all that lavishness?
Yeah, it is, Kevin. I think the downside is, one, you can't live that lifestyle if it's lavish for the rest of your life. And I think second, it takes away, you are a public figure right now, and you have to understand that. And that's the downside. Being able to go out with your family, being able to go out to a restaurant, you got to understand, yes, there's going to be fans everywhere, and it takes away from that. So I think that's the two things for me is, guys got to understand that lifestyle doesn't last. And I think also, personally, it takes away from what you can do out in public.
Now, gentlemen, two shots. Move shots.
That free throw good from Barton. All free throws good from Barton. DJ with it. He feeds it to Wells. Reed a screen on Barton. Decker dishes to DJ. The three-pointer no good. Denver's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Chandler kicks to Murray. The Nuggets with another miss. LA's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. The feed to DJ. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Back to Decker. He dishes it to DJ. Shot clock at 5. Here's Reed. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Clippers.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so checking out the record for these guys, tonight will mark win number 37 for them on the year.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Shammy Wells.
What I like that he came ready to compete in this game, but he did it under control. Tremendous poise, never seemed to be in a hurry, just played the game the right way.
Chandler's shot good. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
Here we go, one-on-one. Shot from 12. And it falls over the rim and in.
And this run may make the score look a little more acceptable, but still a loss.
They could never put it together when it mattered. Just let too many opportunities slip through their fingers.
Out of bounds, Denver takes possession.
And he throws it right out of bounds. Careless mistake.
Now here's Barton. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And you know, this game could really be a defining one.
Also 2 der 3 Turnover, die ich im vierten Viertel kassiert habe, sind einfach sowas von unverständlich. Das waren ganz normale Pässe. Warum fangen die denn nicht? Das kann nicht sein. Der eine eben gerade ganz frei gestanden. Ist mir nicht ganz klar. Vielleicht will das Spiel, dass ich Turnover spiele, dass ich nicht so gut abschneide. Trotzdem eine A+-Bewertung. Bin trotzdem eigentlich ganz zufrieden mit dem Spiel. 10 Punkte am Ende. Was war's noch? Oh, guck mal hier, die Mitspielernote geht auf Durchschnitt B hoch. 5 Assists waren's, 3 Rebounds. Oh, Interview.
So how far do you think you can go?
You know, DA, right now I think we can compete with any team in the league. We know what our strengths and weaknesses are as a team, but we're doing a good job of keeping an even keel and playing with ourselves every time we step out onto the floor. And as long as we minimize the mistakes, we can make a deep run with this team.
It is certainly setting up that way, especially with wins like this. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith.
Wo war ich stehen geblieben? 10 Punkte, 3 Rebounds, 5 Assists, 1 Steal. Ja, 3 Turnovers, 2 Fouls. Das ist natürlich nicht so toll.
Man, I'm beat after that victory. Bro, I'm starving. Yeah, man, me too. You want to go eat something?
Yes. I like. Look, Bill. Yeah, let's go to Shane's Chinese food, bro.
Oh, over off McGee Street?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that. Meet up after the showers, huh?
All right, sounds good. That's
Cool.
Hey, stay sharp out there, okay? Stay aggressive. I know this is the point in the season where we start to let go of the rope a little bit, but keep grinding, okay? Don't count on momentum. Keep grinding, guys. Now, film tomorrow, I want to focus on our upcoming games, okay? I really want to focus on them. Momentum, tendencies, everything, all right? Stay in it, guys. Let's keep going.
Aye, sir.
Hey, you know what film I want to watch? Finding Nemo. You seen that? Hey,
That's cool.
You could learn a lot about help defense watching that. That fish was like, nah, I'm gonna.
Are you done?
Nah, I like Nemo, but they could have found him earlier though.
Just saying. But then there'd be no movie.
You so smart. Girl, you went to college.
Oh Mann, die 2 sind so bekloppt, ey. Das war's auf jeden Fall für heute. Wenn das Video euch gefallen hat, dann lasst einen Daumen hoch da. Ihr dürft auch sehr gerne kommentieren. Und wenn ihr es noch nicht abonniert habt, dann abonniert es doch einfach. Vergesst aber nicht, die kleine Glocke zu klicken, direkt neben dem Abonnieren-Button. Im Abspann könnt ihr jetzt auf die linke Seite des Bildschirms klicken für Tipps aus dem Kanal, auf die rechte Seite für die komplette NBA 2K18 Playlist und in der Mitte, da könnt ihr uns abonnieren. Und ich sage Tschüss und macht's gut. Bis morgen.